It's a beautiful sunny morning and we've come to the home of 18-year-old Brooke Evans in Reddit. She's a cure leukemia patient. We're going to find out a bit about her story, also a bit about her treatment and how you can help cure leukemia. So let's go and meet her. Hi Brooke.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Come on in.
Okay, thanks very much.
Back in August, I started waking up in the middle of the night and then all across my right side I had really bad stomach cramps. Literally my mum thought that I was having contractions in my stomach because it was that bad. But the weird thing was, it only ever happened when I ate spicy food. So if I ate something like a Chinese or something, in the night I'd be in so much pain I'd end up at A&E. And the doctors were saying, you can't, allergy to spicy food, there must be something in it then that's causing that. And I went to the doctors and she looked at me and said, oh, we don't know what's wrong. And I ended up at A&E on the 4th time. And he said, oh, we're just going to take a blood test and see if there's anything that comes up. And then within 20 minutes he was back. And then they said, oh, we're going to keep you in overnight. So they put me in a side room in a male ward. And then by 9 o'clock the next day, there was this haematology doctor came in and she sat down and she told us. And then me and my mum were like, no, it's not that. And then, but I burst into tears because the first thing I thought about was losing my hair, because my hair was everything and I was growing it. And obviously you don't realise that your hair makes what way you look, and that it's everyone else has got hair, and when you haven't got hair you're looking at everyone else's hair you notice everything because you just want that hair. And even though you can have wigs and that, it's still not the same, because if before I was here, if I knew that somebody was wearing a wig, I would have found it really strange, because that they have to put their own hair on. But nobody can tell that I've got my wig on when I've got it on. So
when they phoned up crying on the phone and told me that the doctors have said she got leukemia, it's just, I still don't believe it. I still wake up every morning and don't believe it. When, that they talked about the two paths, the trial or just a normal way, I just said to him, if it was your children, if it was your daughters, what would you do? And he said, I would do the trial. And that was really the decider, because if a doctor will let the trial, then I wouldn't let anything else. It'd got to be what he would go with. So that's what I wanted for Brooke.
Brooke will have a very prolonged course of chemotherapy over the course of approximately 2 years. She will have continual chemotherapy of one form or another, ultimately with the hope that that will cure her disease.
What about your friends? How did they react when you told them you got leukemia?
I mean, they was all really shocked, and a lot of them said that they was really upset and that, and they couldn't wait to come and see me. And I mean, even if I'm in for an infection now, I mean, because they're really busy with exams and that, they always want to come and see me because they know that I'm in there and I can't go out with them, and I've missed out on a lot of things that they've done. And I mean, everyone, obviously this year everyone's turning 18, so they're all having the big 18 parties. And
what did you do for your 18th? Where were you when you were 18?
Well, I went out with my family my birthday was on a Tuesday, so I went out on the Sunday for a meal with my family, but that turned out to be a complete disaster because I was just ill and I couldn't eat anything because the chemo made me not eat. And then
so you're in the middle of chemotherapy?
Yeah. On your
18th birthday?
Yes. It just gives you really bad stomach ache all the time, and I suppose you just feel weak all the time, and you want to some days I wake up and I'd rather go for a run or something, and I probably wouldn't even make it out the door because I'd be that tired when I got out. So, but I don't think I'm as tired as I could have been, because I can still walk places and do things and stuff like that, but I wouldn't want anyone else to have it. That helped me. What are the nurses like? Really nice. They're your best friends. Because I suppose because you're with them all the time, they sort of just become your friends, and you sort of get to know them a bit, and then they get to know you. And then when you're walking around, if you're walking around on the ward or something just for the day, you're walking past and they'll be like, oh, hi Brooke, and you're like, oh, hi. Because everyone knows you because you've been there that long, and because it's so intense, I don't get to go away for a couple of weeks. Even if I'm not having chemo, I have to go back to have my blood checked just to check that all my levels are okay. And sort of to know, like my neutrophils, to know where I'm allowed to go and where's safe to go, because I can't just go to busy places with loads of people because I'm just asking for an infection.
A year from now, what would you hope to be doing?
Sitting my year 13 exams. Yeah, and hope to be just...
Making plans for university?
Yeah, making plans for university and like, going out again and planning stuff and getting my car back. Because I actually passed my test like, when I was 17. And I was 17 in November and I passed in April. So I passed really quick. But then obviously, as soon as I was ill, I haven't really driven my car since. So I can't wait to get that back. I wanted to be like an adult general nurse. I mean, the nurse at the hospital yesterday asked me if I would be a haematology and oncology nurse. I was like, maybe.
It's amazing you want to be a nurse. Everything you've been through.
I know, it was like, I wanted to be a nurse before I was ill, right. But I suppose now I've seen like how somebody's helped me and like how rewarding they find it. Without the support that I get, I don't think I'd be as strong and as positive today because, like, for instance, I'm really scared that something else is going to happen to me. So if I feel an ache or a pain, I think that I've automatically got either a different type of cancer or that it's come back. So they reassure me that everything's okay.
It's been hard, but you know, fortunately, because my wife has been able to stop at the hospital and look after her. We've just tried to carry on and do what we can do. Really, it's been hard. And there's light at the end of the tunnel, but it is been a long 8 months.
We want to be not living hand to mouth, and we want to be able to plan ahead and plan for 5 years, because if you can plan for 5 years, you can plan for 10 years, because you know that you have a dedicated income, and with planning we can achieve so much more. Those regular donations, either through direct debit or through Just Giving, are going directly to improve the lives and save lives of people within the West Midlands region. These trials save lives.
Even just giving, even like a small amount every month, it could help fund the drugs and everything else, so that I could get better and hopefully live longer and a better life than I did before. So.
Well, I'd just say that that you need to give something, if you can, every month to help. Whether it's £5 or £10 a month, just something to keep these nurses and the drugs coming to help cure these people that need the help. Because without it, Brooke wouldn't be here. Without that funding, she just wouldn't have got well, and we'd have lost her.
Please consider giving regularly to cure leukemia. Here are the various ways you can do it. Just Giving. Setting up a regular donation is very straightforward through Just Giving. Go to www.justgiving.com/cure leukemia. Click Make a Monthly Donation. Choose your monthly amount, remembering to add gift aid if you're a UK taxpayer. Fill in your relevant details, click Confirm, and your regular donation is set up. Standing orders. You can set up a regular donation direct from your bank account by filling in a standing order form. To obtain a copy, contact Cure Leukemia's offices or go online to our website where you can download the form. Fill it in, send it back to us, and your donation will be organised. Remember, you can cancel regular donations at any time.
Keep on giving all the time because we need it to help people like me who are in here all the time. I've had a good amount of time out of hospital now, but when I was first in, I was in for a long time and I didn't think I was going to get out, and you didn't think that it was ever going to end. So.